This looks interesting. What is happening now, Alphys?
We are now coming up to testing, which forms a very important stage in a process of delivering a refurbished valve. It is important because all valve testing is done in compliance with one of the international standards for valve testing. For example, API, ISO, or DIN, to name a few. It is also an important stage, as the valve passing the test is a very important part of validating the quality of work done at Valve Hospital. In general, all the standards require a body shell test as well as seat test. The valve cavity is filled with the test fluid and prepared for testing. First, the seat tests are done. Here the general requirement is to test that the valve seat will seal and hold pressure at 110% of the rated pressure. Here you can see that the pressure is supplied to one side of the valve, and the opposite side is open to the atmosphere. The valve is brought to test pressure and held there for a duration period of time as stipulated by the respected international standards. This is then repeated for the opposite side. For the valve to pass the seat test, there can be no loss of test pressure or visible leakage past the seat. At this stage, the valve is open to prepare for the body shell test. For the body shell test, the valve is brought to a test pressure of 150% of the rated pressure. For the valve to pass the body shell test, there can be no loss of test pressure or visible leakage.